Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure Part 18. In the previous video, oh boy, a lot happened, partially because the game held us hostage for a while and just kept hitting us with story event after story event. We've kicked off the Western Zemuria Trade Conference and we're supposed to be going around the city and exploring and doing support requests and maybe, just maybe, meeting some important individuals. First things first, let's see what we actually are supposed to be doing. Oh man, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Join us for bracer training. What? Got more important stuff to do, Lynn and Aeolia. Yeah. Search for a musician. Muller? I've traveled here for the Empire to put on a concert, but my musician has run off. This is an urgent matter. Could you please help me find him? I mean... A dangerous monster, Savage Horn, has been spotted. And the case of the missing kitten. All these years, all these months, and all this training, and we're still finding fucking cats. I searched the neighborhood yesterday, but couldn't find any clues. I mean, it's for Bond. Theoretically, we could have been the ones to find the cat in the first game, I think. I didn't do the side quest, but I think I was told afterwards that, there actually is a hidden side quest to get the cat for that family or something like that. Or even I get the cat, but like find it when it goes missing the first time.
この演奏家の創作っていうのはちょっとよくわからないけど。いやー、でもまさか遊撃士のお姉さんたちの要請とはね。訓練ってのは色気がねえけど、時間があったら寄りたいよな。
Exactly, Randy.
いい機会かもしれませんね。こちらの猫の捜索というのはあのご家族からみたいですけど。
ああ、東通りに引っ越したボンドさんのところだな。いろいろ大変そうだし、できれば力になってあげたいな。
そうね、私も賛成。
Well, that's one benefit of having fleshed out NPCs. When they ask you to do like nonsense requests, you feel like way more willing to do it than if it was just some random dude who's like, hey, I lost my cat. I'm like, why don't you lose these hands that I'm gonna hit you with?
私たちを頼ってくれたみたいだし、忘れずに訪ねてみましょう。
タワーのお披露目とビップたちの来訪で街も浮き足立っているみたいだ。いろいろ回ってみるのも楽しいかもしれないね。
Well, well, well. I think we're gonna be on standby here for today. I'll keep in touch with the First Division or finish preparations for tomorrow's trade conference. Just focus on what you have on deck for today. I'll call if something comes up. Alrighty. Is anyone in here? No? Zeit, Gur? Where's Kia at? Did she go back into her room? Where's your room? It's like this one over here. Pretty sure I have a plush that make Kia happy. I think I'll give it to her as a gift. Exactly. You're very welcome. Yo, dude, that thing is fat. A new decoration was added to Kia's room. Oh, this spot looks good. Oh yeah, the flag. Forgot we bought that. I think that's all the decorations we have. Kia, where'd you go? Kia? Girly? Are you in the closet? Okay, I guess she's out roaming the city, maybe? Kia's room. Oh, there you are. What's wrong, Kia? You're spacing out. Oh, it's nothing. Good luck at work today, everyone. Take a snow crab. Ooh, a mind? Are you giving this to me? Thanks, Cope. Would be happy to use it. Or Cop? I don't know. Your name is different every time. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Do we want to just go ahead and start a support request, or do we want to start with talking? I think let's start with a support request. I'm pretty interested in the old search for a musician. Okay, meet me at Crossbell Station. Alright, let's go see if see what Muller's up to. Our dignitaries have finally arrived in Crossbell. Thank goodness the unveiling ceremony went smoothly. And we'll talk to a few people on our way there, but we won't do like dedicated talking time yet. Oh, it's Lloyd and his friends. Let me introduce you to Mommy. She's a tour guide. Pleased to meet you all. Heard about how much you care about my daughter. I really appreciate it. I don't honestly remember who your daughter is. Oh, no, not at all. You're giving us too much credit. Being a tour guide sounds like an excellent profession. Are you working today? Now, we were given time off for the duration of the trade conference. I plan to suspend it all with my daughter. Well, if that's the case, why are you wearing your uniform? Well, they didn't really want to, like, give me a new outfit. It'd be work for the art department, so... That's because I wanted her to wear it. We're gonna play pretend tour guide now. Haha, how about that? I bet you're real happy, aren't you, Mimi? I sure am. Yeah. I mean, I know who you are, but I also don't know who you are, little child. I have to admit, I was a little nervous when I saw those limos pass through here. It's a different kind of energy compared to the anniversary festival. Yeah, the music isn't nearly as good. I mean, this is just like the regular. There was like a one special song that I think played. It wasn't quite as good as the anniversary festival track, but... oh man, the Imperial government's private orbital train, the Eisengraf, is here. It's as if its fire red colors meant to represent the Empire's might. No wonder it's why its name means the Iron Count. I'm so glad I purchased a camera just for this day. Also, your name is a little too close to Lloyd's. Please change it. I watched the unveiling ceremony from the department store roof. Sure, she was like the size of an ant, but I totally got to see Julia Schwartz's face. Let me tell you, this morning was something else. Seeing all those gorgeous limousines and dignitaries are riding in style. Whew, unveiling ceremony ended without a hitch. I feel like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Still, I don't think I can relax quite yet. Today's packages are late, so I'm going to be in a real hurry to deliver them once I got them in hand. I figure the freight train cargo is undergoing a strict inspection. Not much I can do about it considering some Imperial bigwigs are here. When's the train coming? Thank you once again for using Crossbell Station. The railroads will operate under normal conditions for the duration of the conference. Journalists are here. The trade conference generated a lot of visibility. Now, I know that one NPC said Niall and Dorothy were in the eastern quarter, but I mean, if there's journalists here, you know. Here's all ailments. I mean, we could buy like one of each, since we actually... yeah, we should jump by the IBC since we have all this extra... the pith. And they're moving it to platform 3 though, since regular service is still running. It's not something you often see. You're welcome to take a look if you have the opportunity. Apparently I'm not welcome. I heard there's a train Sir, you are so out of the fucking loop. Did I go visit that Orkios Tower everyone's been talking about? I came here from Altair, a port city that lies on the western border near Calvard. This is just a stop away, but it's still staggering to see Crossbell's growth in person like this. Calvard's been modernizing too, but it almost seems rural compared to Crossbell. Yo, Lloyd, this guy's giving off some crazy vibes, eh? Could this be our client? Excuse me, sir, what's the special support section? I've been waiting for you. Thank you for coming. Muller, I mean, I guess you're kind of incognito. I'm a manager from Erebonian's music industry. It's nice to meet you all. Okay, so we are looking for... he's just like incognito, I guess? You're a manager. He doesn't look the part at all. If anything, he looks like a bodyguard. Muller the bodyguard. Wait, I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Is something wrong? No, not at all. If it's alright with you, would you mind explaining the details of your request now? Something about a missing musician? I take it that means you're their manager. That's correct. I came to Crossbell as part of his consort tour. However, the moment I took my eyes off him, he went missing. That puts me in a tight spot. I've little to go on. I would have to search a city I'm unfamiliar with. It's understandable you would reach out to us. I wouldn't expect a newcomer to Crossbell to know where to look. Yes, that'll be one challenge among others when looking for him. I ask you all to begin the search immediately. Let's bag a wandering musician. We're here to help. Could you give us additional details about this musician we're searching for? Gladly. Well, first off, he's a friggin... he goes with the name of Olivier Lindheim. He's a blonde man in his 20s, dresses in a white coat, and carries a lute with him. A lute? Wouldn't that make him stand out like a sore thumb? How difficult could it be to find this guy? If only it were that simple. It wouldn't be an issue if we only had to locate him. The thing is, Oliver has a bit of a problematic personality. He's always sticking his nose in other people's business, which only causes more problems. To be frank, he's a nuisance, a fool, and a real pain in my, neck. I see. Catching him will be no small feat, but it's the only way to prevent our tour from being delayed. Or better yet, you'd be doing us all a favor if you caught him before he causes an international incident. Starting to sound more like his babysitter than his manager. Either way, it speaks perfectly to what kind of person we should be looking out for. Unfamiliarity with Crossbow aside, do you have any kind of idea what places might pique his interest? Well, he's got a bit of an alcohol problem. He has a tendency to be drawn to places where large crowds are anywhere disreputable. He's a bit of a gourmet, so he could have gone to a restaurant. Basically, if it's somewhere someone could get in trouble, it would interest him. In that case, the downtown district, back alley, and entertainment district come to mind. I think you're on the right track, but I searched the entertainment district first. That should narrow down your search. He undoubtedly knows I'm looking for him, so he's likely to avoid the most obvious spots. This complicates things. If he's drawn to large crowds, then the harbor district is also worth checking. I seem to recall Mishi being scheduled to appear there today. I think you have a good list of places he may have gone now. I'm sorry, I wish I could have offered you more information than that. Don't worry about it, this is plenty to go on. Well, team, are you ready to begin the search? Good luck, I'm counting on you. And if he doesn't want to cooperate with you, you're allowed to use force. Don't be afraid to slap him upside the head. Sure thing. What kind of weird relationship do these two have? Oh boy. Now, I was kind of like wondering at first, like I figured Oliver would be like busy actually doing like government stuff. But I guess that's supposed to actually happen tomorrow, right? Like this is just the initial day, so I guess he does kind of have some free time to do his thing. Oh, it's you. How long has it been since I saw His Excellency Empress Olivert? It's an incredible honor for a simple Imperial soldier like myself to be able to welcome such high-ranking government officials. I think I've seen that large man in the black suit over there on the first floor somewhere before. Yeah, what? No, he's completely unrecognizable, okay? Well, let's go hit up Trinity. Trinity seems like a good place to start. These spinny toys are super fun. Spin, spin, spin. Whoa, Mei Ling, your eyes are spinning. Spin, spin. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. And Orkeo's tower sure sticks out, eh? I can feel my craftsman's blood flowing. I'm gonna try building a model of it. I even made a model of the old city hall back during the anniversary festival. Could you sell it? No? Don't talk to me. Hope we can get through today and tomorrow without the red constellation and Heiyu causing trouble. This job is not good for my heart. Hey, what did you just say? Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Stop making excuses. Those voices. Lloyd, look. Are you serious, Slash? What are you gonna do if Wall drinks himself to death, huh? Did you ever think about that? I told you, so I'm thinking of what we can do. It's not my fault nothing's coming to mind. Yeah, get off my case. Didn't you say if he sees the view from the top of the tower, maybe he'll cheer up? What kind of dumbass idea is that? If Wall could be cheered up that easily, it would have happened a whole hell of a long time ago. How can you be such a dumbass, you dumbass? What did you just call me? If anyone's a dumbass, it's you. You haven't come up with a single idea. What was that? You want to fight, huh? Knock it off, you two. Time for a clock? It's you. Now you get off pulling weapons on each other. You're supposed to be comrades. Stay out of this. It's none of your goddamn business. This is all Wazi's fault anyway. If you never turned your back on this downtown district, yeah, it's your fault that Walt isn't around anymore. Take responsibility, Wazi. Hold on a second. Wazi didn't do anything. Whatever. Nothing's gonna change at this rate. Guess not, huh? Stay out of this so I can lay Huey out. What should we do, Lloyd? It's starting to go beyond boys will be boys. This keeps up, there won't be any other choice. We'll have to subdue them. Ho ho ho, the love and peace. Only the chains of a foolish hatred will be brought forth by such conflict. Though to you who fight, I instead give you the gift of song. It is a gentle yet painful song, one meant to subdue the hearts of those who have lost their way. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails, and oh, he said the line, dude. They said the line for the first time ever. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. Oliver, pick it up. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. Please whack him, little girl. This fleeting dream shall never be. Yeah, she's got pretty good hops, man. That box is as tall as her. Shut the hell up, Blondie! Hello, little kitten. Is there something the matter? As you can see, I'm in the middle of a performance. Autographs will have to wait until after the show. Or rather, it would be dangerous if you kicked me down from this height. There may not be an after show. Would you shut the hell up already? Quit making noise on the roof of our shop and get down from there. Fine. Please calm down. I said get down! Well, at least he's down now. You alive, Blondie? Still feel your legs? Guess so. Oliver's like level 100 and something at this point. He's got plenty of HP. Whatever. I'm bored later. What a dumbass. Forget about him. Let's go. They left. All's well then. Ends well? Well, would you look at that? I've managed to nip the bud of a blossoming fight in the city of sin. Yet again, my lute has brought peace through love and devotion. Sometimes my own genius scares me. Oliver? Excuse me, are you alright? That sounded like a hard fall. Worry not, my fair lady. The height of that fall was nothing to a man who soared the skies of this very continent. What is with this guy? Do excuse the minor interruption. Now that I've regained my composure, we can continue the performance. Gather around, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where was I? Please, you don't have to do that. Hey, Lloyd, could he be? Yeah, I think so. A blonde musician wearing a white coat? I always said it could be a handful, but he's nothing like what I expected. You must be Oliver, am I right? Ah, the one and only, my sweet. It is I, the unparalleled genius, wandering bard, and seeker of love, Oliver Limheim. I'm sure you have all thanked Adios that you had the pleasure of seeing one of my famous impromptu performances. Engraved this day into your hearts, this may have been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you. Right. Hold on just a moment. You knew my name before I introduced myself. Why is that? I don't think I've said my name once since coming to Crossbell. Have we perhaps met somewhere before? Not exactly. We're at the Crossbell Police Special Support Section, and you're under arrest. We've been looking for you per the request of your manager, Muller. You two do know each other, right? Ah, I see. So it is you. Muller. No, never heard of him. That Muller, he's just as much as a worrywart as ever. Surely he knows by now that the time apart will not cause our love to fade. Just the opposite. It makes my heart grow fonder. What, are you saying that the two of you are... I seriously doubt it. Sure, whatever you say. Can you come back to Muller now? I'm afraid not, officers. I'll be quite busy tomorrow, so I'm making the most of Crossbell while I can. Busy? I'm only talking to myself. But do keep in mind that if you can't look the other way, I'm going to do everything in my power to not give you any other choice. Oh, really now? What are you planning? Wait, is that the famous Julia Schwartz standing over there? What? Really? Where? That's a light pole. Wait a second, there's no one standing there. Where's she? Hey! I'm looking forward to our next meeting, friends. Wait! Apparently he's been taking lessons from Lecter. Yeah, got away. He just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Of course, Senior Captain Schwartz wouldn't be in a place like this. How can I tell this dude is gonna be a pain in the ass? Runs the Elector. Hey, I said that. Never mind that. Let's chase after him. The only question is, where'd he go? We should probably check the other places we discussed earlier. That leads us to finding him downtown. Maybe we should check the back alley or Harbor District. Yeah, let's go. Man in the white coat just now like some sort of musician. My ears aren't what they used to be, but he seemed like a pleasant melody. We'll probably just go ahead and talk to everyone in downtown district while we're here. Try and keep it snappy though. No rickshaws. Probably busy. You know, assassinating foreign dignitaries. Man, my old man is out of booze and Mira. Guess Von Stad just have to find some way to make some Mira. Huh. Oh, Mira left. Guess that leaves me no choice. Time to get myself a job. Later, though. I mean, how has he been buying alcohol previously? Everyone in the city is chatting away about this big unveiling ceremony. The new city hall feels like a symbol of Crossbell's booming economy. That's great, but I wish they wouldn't forget about us living down here. Hell, the dignitaries' visits. Look at everyone, they're all acting like there's a festival going on. It's kind of like a festival. So that's what Wall's been up to, huh? Yeah, he was staggering his way into a shop. He didn't even look our way. Walked out with a lot of alcohol, so he must be drinking all the time at home. He has a home? It was rough seeing Wall like that. I mean, sure, he used to have some drinks for fun, but he's completely lost himself. Yeah, I like it any more than you do. Things probably aren't going to turn out well if we let him walk around public totally hammered. We gotta keep an eye out for him and help the poor guy. Yeah, Roger. That's what Wall's been doing? He's been trying to drink away his problems. I'm worried for his health if he keeps drinking so much. I mean, we can try and look for him. Wald, where you at, mate? Where the heck did you go? No argument, no debate. You can drink here, yo. I can't even party in this state. That's a bummer, don't you know? You need to work on your bars, dude. I mean, Wazzy could defeat all of you without even, like, breaking a sweat. You see the way he spanked Wald's ass? Cleaning? There's supposed to be a lot of reporters and important people coming from other countries coming to Crossbell. Someone said they wouldn't bother coming to this street. I wonder why. I gotta be more thorough today, just in case. Hey, little kid, you're, gotta find a hobby. I snuck a peek at Orkio's tower earlier. It was, oh boy, something else. As an engineer, I'm obviously interested in the latest tech, but honestly, I'm not into showy things like that. Too much money, if you ask me. I think we've already upgraded everything for this chapter. Well, maybe not Ellie's gun, but we don't really use her enough to warrant it. Thinking about something, Novice? Wazzy? Yeah, so I was merely thinking how many different types of people there are in the world. It does take all kinds, as they say. That goes for the two of us as well. Indeed it does. It was such a strange dynamic. They must have known each other for a long time now. That blonde guy earlier was such a weirdo. I feel like we're going to be talking to him for days. I couldn't settle things with that customer, but honestly it was my loss. I guess there's always going to be someone better than you. What was that commotion outside a bit ago? Was it that customer from earlier? You know what? It's probably better if I just ignore it. Oh, I can't believe he left so suddenly. I should have asked what hotel he's staying at. He was rather handsome. Don't you think he was a little weird, too, though? So what? Who says that's not how I like him? That's part of why he was so charming. I guess so. The first person in history to find Oliver charming. That blonde guy took off as random as he showed up. Okie. Blondie was pretty lively even though he fell off the roof. Maybe I should have kicked him harder. We need a stellar pendulum. We don't know how to get emeralds? Emeralds? Or midnight delights. Now we know we can buy the base materials for this stuff back at the department store. 10U material isn't that much. Well, this is actually kind of almost worth it. You'd have to get a piranha. And then quartz. Spider we don't have. Catfish. Eel. I don't know if pale salamanders. I don't know where you would get that. Vigorate. We actually could make this if we wanted to. We would lose burn. I think burn is definitely better. We have Swordbreaker, we don't have Queen Crabs. Leaping Frog Coin. Shroud, yeah, and we can't make that yet because we don't have mine 3s, but I mean that's pretty easy to make. And I mean, it gives an absolute ton of sapith. The others, that's just like your ingredients. Some loud jackass got on the roof of my shop earlier. I was thinking about shooting him down with an explosive round. Wouldn't want to damage the roof though, so I'll let Jingo take care of it. You can't be serious. We've never overlooked gunfire in the middle of the city, Ashley. Get off my case, cop. There's no crime in saying I thought about doing it. Still, there was something strange about that blondie. I feel like I've seen his face somewhere before. Must be on my imagine. Like, there's no one... His disguise isn't that good. Like, at least Muller's, like, wearing glasses and stuff. It was one thing when it was back, like, when Oliver wasn't, like, extremely well known. But now that he's, like, kind of famous, it is kind of weird that he can just kind of wander around and nobody notices him. Hey there, SSS. You guys here for lunch? And hey, what do you think of the unveiling ceremony? Wasn't it amazing? I won't be forgetting it anytime soon. The Dignitary's presents were just as overwhelming. No kidding, right? Especially that Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's the real deal. This was my first time seeing him up close and personal, so it made me realize how intimidating that guy is. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was this secretary-looking guy right beside the Chancellor. Wasn't he that Lecter person I told you was here when you were looking for him? Well... Okay, got your tongue? Hey, I get it. That reminds me of something, actually. It does? What would that be? Last spring, the Blood and Iron Chancellor and former Speaker Hartman held a little informal meeting behind closed doors. You guys know all about it already, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. Well known in certain information circles. Yeah, but not at the time it wasn't. Neither Erebonian nor Crossbell's media reported on it. Not even the CPD managed to get their paws on that info. What's more, despite being so important, he hardly had any guests assigned to him. It's almost as if he casually dropped in for a quick stroll around Crossbell. Guess that's how they managed to keep the whole thing on the down low. Sounds scandalous. Yeah, if I don't know any better, I call it a load of bull. Exactly, it really ticked me off that it happened right under my nose. You can bet I searched every nook and cranny gathering dirt. I managed to figure out some of the names involved with setting up the secret meeting. One of the ones I found belonged to a young guy named Lecter. We knew that he was with the Chancellor during that meeting. Yes, though I'm surprised to learn that he was responsible for arranging it. Diplomatic skills are out of this world. Right, a mere secretary wouldn't be able to pull off something like that, unless he's actually a member of the Imperial Army's famed intelligence division. Right? Yeah, what if? I think it's a grace to figure all that out on her own. You know, she never goes digging into my love life, but she won't find anything. Looks like I hit the bullseye. I still can't believe that bozo I met with you guys was that Lecter. Anyway, you guys probably have lots of work to do, so I won't keep you any longer. Now, I know there's a lot more to that Lecter fella than meets the eye. Y'all better watch yourselves around him. We know. We'll be careful. Good speaking with you, Grace. Okay. Alright, we'll come back later and talk to people on East Street, but let's keep it moving for now. Whoa, there's lots of people. Yeah, they must be here for the Mishi event. I believe this is what the theme park staff are doing for the day since they've closed for the trade conference. It's a shame Tio isn't here to see this. I think they're about to do a dance number. We're here, so why don't we... Wait, is that... It's Mishi! Yo, who knew Oliver could dance, man? I got dancing with him isn't too bad either. Alright everyone, all together. You've seen the moonwalk, now see the moon spin. Make a wishy with Mishi! Make a wishy with Mishi! Oliver and Mishi shook hands. Haha, well met, Mishi. To be frank, your dancing ability is something to be commended. You're not too bad yourself, fella. Where'd you learn to dance? I'm rather fond of ballroom dancing myself. Naturally, my preferred partner would be a beautiful woman, but you are fun to dance with too, my furry friend. I feel like this has awakened something within me. I shouldn't have expected any less from Crossbell's famous mascot. Stop, you're making me blush. That is literally impossible. You are a fursuit. What in Adios' name is he doing? He must have wanted to steal some of the spotlight. Reminder that Muller asked that we prevent him from drawing attention to himself. That's out the window now. Uh-oh, I believe I've been found. My apologies, dear Mishi, but I have to be going now. Oh, that's too bad. Let's dance together at Michelin Wonderland next time. That is one wishy I promise will come true. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but that is where the bond we have made will be irreplaceable. Adios, amigo. Bye-bye. Oh my god, he's got freaking hops, dude. He ran away again. I get the feeling that he's used to this sort of thing. On the bright side, this narrows down the number of places he could have fled to. Still have to chase after him, you know. An event featuring Michi, eh? Well, as long as they have permission, I don't see the problem. They're mostly giving their audience the full Michelin Wonderland treatment. He even started dancing. He's such an amusing guy. Wasn't that guy so much fun? Hope we can play with him at Michelin Wonderland next time. For only easy deposit of 9,909 Mira. Doesn't hold a candle to Michi. I'm converted. I'm a full-on Michelin knight. I need to buy a ton of Michi merch to take home with me. I mean, it's just a cat. I just had a young man with red hair and a gaudy suit come by to try my noodles. That punk said he wanted the secret recipe, so he tried hopping in the back of my noodle cart. I had to smack him with my soup ladle to get him to leave. The nerve of that guy. A red-headed man wearing a gaudy suit. Sounds like someone we know. You know where he went by chance? He said he was going to find some dessert and went to the direction of the entertainment district. Entertainment district. Got it. I don't know if it's him for sure, but honestly, who else could it be? No special noodles? Now let's get off that screen because it was causing like major flicker. Didn't you say you had like special juice, lady? Hey, no, I don't think any of this is new. I'll buy it. Okay, so we're going to the back alley. Got anything to say, lady? People in the Orbital Net can't... that was actually advancing the text. I was just trying to hit random buttons on my keyboard to simulate the click-clacking. I should get my hands on a piece of real estate with an excellent view of the tower while I still can. Still haven't lowered your prices, eh? Well, what? Your loss. Isn't Oriko's tower magnificent? I mean, really, they're not that expensive. Like, we could honestly, like, if we traded in almost all of our Sepith, we could afford one of the accessories. And I mean, they're really good. I mean, 100 strength? And then, I mean, 20 evasion, 10... I mean, that one's incredible. I mean, they're probably worth it. Sounds like some fancy guys from the other countries are in crossbow right now. What's a guy got to do to get him in his club? Now that would drive some customers in. Olivier? Wow, he's pretty good, isn't he? Thank you for listening to my serenade. Bravo! You're amazing, mister! You mind playing some more for us? I could pay you for it. My, that does sound tempting. I'll gladly accept your gracious offer. Wait just a darn second. Oh, found me already, have you? Yeah, you're going around taking random side jobs? It's got some screws loose. I urge you to cease and desist your flattery. You're embarrassing me. No one's flattering you, you jackass. We're taking you with us this time. And now, surely you must know when to give up. Life isn't meant to be a constant chase. You have to stop and smell the grand roses too. Sip it slowly, like a fine wine. So I shall offer you a gift that will brighten up your weary hearts. A melody that is woven with the essence of love and devotion. What troubles you, mademoiselle? Make no mistake, a gloomy sight can have its charms, but a beautiful young woman should not be without happiness in her heart. Let me make something perfectly clear. Muller requested that we retrieve you no matter what it takes. He even authorized us to use force. Then she blasts him. Well, point taken. I surrender, I promise. Hell, that smile is more terrifying than the things that usually scare you. As disappointing as it is nearly time for me to go in anyway. Very well then, will you escort me to Muller? Just to be safe, I think it'd be a better idea to have Muller come here. Wouldn't put it past him giving us the slip. Yeah, it's definitely the safest choice. This guy would absolutely try to escape the second we stepped outside. It pains me to see how little you trust me. He'll live. Anyway, I'll try contacting the station to see if someone can get a hold of Muller. Good work, everyone. Thanks to you, I was able to reel this fool in before you got too carried away. No problem, glad we could help. How cruel. I know for a fact your heart does not hold the same poison your tongue spits, my friend. Then again, degradation does have its own charms, I suppose. If that's what you're into, I'm more than happy to take all the abuse you can give me, my dear Muller. Shut up. I take it back, please don't hurt me. My apologies, everyone. This idiot and I have a bit of history together. He never learns his lesson, so I'm always having to keep him on a shorter and shorter leash. Sounds like you're used to dishing out tough love. Love doesn't begin to cover it. There's nothing like having a friend who truly supports you. Then again, who wouldn't want to be friends with someone as loving and caring as the goddess like myself? Does that count as heresy? Just might. I don't think the goddess herself could make him repent. I'm afraid you're right. But as far as I know, the goddess doesn't have the mean right hook that I do. No, please, I'll behave myself, Muller. Please don't encourage his violence, I beg of you. I get the feeling this is actually what they're like all the time. We should be going. There's still a lot of work to do today, so thank you again for all your help. Don't mention it, all in a day's work. Though if you don't mind me saying, I would not take my eyes off him if I were you. I know all too well. And so playtime is over. I bid you adieu, ladies and gentlemen. May we meet again, fate permitting. Sure. My only regret is that I did not have the opportunity to frolic with Mishi at that fabled theme park. Wait just a moment, your division takes on contract work, yes? Does that mean I could request you as guides? I'm a genius, we'll have so much fun together that even a sourpuss like Muller would... Drag him away. Muller, it was just a little joke! Wait, no! Okay, that's a great little side quest. And there you go, not every day you meet a pair like them. Actually, I feel like there's more to those two than meets the eye for some reason. You heard him, fate permitting, you might just get the chance to ask him someday. Honestly, that might be more bothersome than it's worth. I thought there was something strange about that man. Could he have been? No, it can't be. Something wrong, Ellie? You've been pretty quiet. No, it's nothing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ellie's actually met Oliver, right? When she was doing all that touring. Alrighty, I think that's or at least you would know about him, you know, more than anyone else. Let's get out of here, Lloyd. Yeah, let's go. Could you not do whatever you damn well please when we're abroad for once? You know how full what kind of place Crossbell is. It would help if you took more consideration for the position you're in. Oh, someone been worrying about little old me? I just couldn't help myself. I wanted to see all this city has to offer before my duties shackled me. Because of my little excursion, I feel like I understand why this place is known as the City of Sin. I get the feeling that he's been arranging the pieces on the board here for a while now. That's so. At least you got something useful out of all this. Yes, and thanks to you, Muller, I had a bit of a preview of later. Reminds me, how go the arrangements? I'm only able to frolic and play about because I know you can manage just fine without me. Nonsense aside, I've already contacted them. That said, our schedule has been delayed because of you. Well then, let us make haste. It would be unbecoming of us to keep two lovely ladies waiting. I'm guessing he's having like a meeting with Chloe. First Division should be watching Crimson & Co. Let's leave them to do their jobs. Alright, fine. Well, what do we do now? I think we'll probably just do some dedicated talking, since we got knocked one support request out. What else is there? Is there anything else in the city we could maybe do? I guess that's it. It's just the monster extermination we'll probably do off screen. And we'll probably do that next video. We could go accept the missing cat request, but we'll just talk to people for now. The unveiling ceremony ended peacefully, but our duties have only just begun. We got another day and a half to be on our toes to get through. I mean, it's a long way to debut at last. It's a freaking cool building, dude. I mean, I doubt it's gonna let us in. They're probably busy, right? It'd only be in the way. Yeah, that makes sense. Worth a shot, though. Heads of state or not, don't the dignitaries know how lucky they're gonna be tonight? Some cheery red-haired gentleman asked me to make him a cone with 10 scoops of ice cream. Can't say I've ever heard a request for a cone that big before. He even managed to finish the whole thing too. I've never seen a man in a nice suit look so out of place before. That's probably him, Lloyd. You happen to know which way he went? Sure do. The poor fellow was clutching his head with a massive brain freeze and went towards the residential district. Let's tail him. Okay. It's actually not bad. 10% EP is... Actually having something that heals and gives EP is kind of neat. I still need to do gambling off screen one of these days. Gantz is paying us a visit today. I still remember the shock he gave me when he was on that incredible lucky streak. He's since reverted back to the casual gambler he once was, however, aka a loser. Gantz is back at it again at the slots. When will he ever learn his lesson? Doing so poorly that it makes you wonder where all that luck he had went. Maybe he used up all the luck he'll have for the rest of his life. I don't think that's how it works, but... Seeing a 40-story tall building for the first time. Why do they call it stories? I've like never really... Like I've kind of wondered that in the past, but I've never cared enough to look it up. I'm told the unveiling ceremony was rather popular. I'll take a look for myself when I have some time later. Everyone's hooting and hollering over this dang building while I'm hitting the slots like I always do. I'm gonna get some pulls in with an old bag of having tea with her friends. Sir, that's not a healthy relationship. That's why you should have quit when you were ahead. Stop getting greedy, Gantz. Damn it, I was finally winning some dough, but it's already going up in smoke. Anyone important in here? Probably not, but it's worth checking out. Oh man, every floor's got internet. Oh, that reminds me, there was a book back at the back alley bar that I don't know if we've gotten yet. Some of the books do kind of, some of them like stand out like a sore thumb, and some of them blend in pretty well. Our dignitaries at the town. Love to see him in the flesh. How does this place stay in business? Nobody's ever staying here. I wonder if any of our guests went to the unveiling ceremony. There was even a fireworks display too. I mean, granted, I guess, you know, if you're staying in a hotel, you're probably not going to be in the hotel for all that long. Except at night, and we don't ever get to explore at night. I wanted to talk to this guy, but gotta wait for him to come down, make a slow way down. They finally unveiled Orkios Tower. The ceremony itself was quite the spectacle, wasn't it? As a businessman, I'm more looking forward to how the building will be leveraged in the future. I mean, when's this house going to be used? There's the cars. Come to think of it, I haven't seen the pizza delivery man around these parts lately. I used to see him around here all the time earlier this year. Undoubtedly thanks to Yona. He's in Lamont State now, right? Me go into the sewers? Alright, what's up, Lecty boy? Oh, there you are. I guess there really are different species of fish here now. Man, I should have brought my fishing rod with me again. What are you doing here, Lecter? Hey, look at that. I even managed to reel in a nice catch without a rod. 5 big ones and limbs growing out of them. Pretty good haul, I'd say. What? Playboy here's trying to say that we took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. Bingo! See, this guy gets me. I'm not in the mood for this today. We can't let him drive the conversation. As much as I'd love to talk about fishing, I believe I asked you a question, Lecter. What do you think you're doing? You're part of the reason why the Red Constellation came to Crossbell? Someone isn't beating around the bush today, are they? Cutting trades to the point is the best way of dealing with an obnoxious little shit like you. Takes one to know one, but alright, I see how it is. Use your eyes, can't you see I came here to take it easy? As awesome as I am, being that old man's guard dog gets pretty exhausting. Old man, do you mean Chancellor Osborne? I'm wondering about your relationship. So you are as close to him as you claimed when we first met? Who knows? I don't remember ever admitting to that part. Anyway, break time's almost over. It's about time I head back to the old man. See you later, guys. Good luck with this mess. What? Oh, he's smooth. Real smooth. Totally dodged the question. Good luck with the mess, eh? Yeah, Ellie, why are you holding out on us? Is this new? I feel like this spot wasn't here earlier. A turtle? Carp? Carpe diem? Ooh, that's a fat one. That's a fat carp. Big ol' salamander. 50 Winsipith. Now, if only wind courts were actually any good. The evades are actually good in this game, though, so those are nice, if nothing else. I ran into our next door neighbors this morning, so I was surprised they invited me to join them on their drive. Naturally, I refused their offer. They're rather presumptuous, aren't they? We should have beat the hell out of them. Vicar Hartman was in the diet. Master Henry tried his hardest to restrain the Imperial and Republican factions. However, thanks to his cooperation with the new mayor, both sides are starting to come together. That can only be for the better. Yeah? This country needs to be divided right now. I mean, united right now. What are you nerds doing? That was hilarious. I just ran away from a bit of yelling. Who says bullying the weak isn't fun? When are we gonna beat the shit out of these guys? That was perfect. A little furball was so pathetic. Anfa o'clock. I'm guessing they had something to do with the cat running away. Come along now, Colin. Don't you know what we need to buy today? Carrots, potatoes, onions, and curry roe. Right you are. Shall we go? I helped Mama make dinner tonight. I'm gonna surprise Papa when he comes home tonight. You guys just can't leave that bread out all the time, man. It's gonna go moldy. Honoring his little friends went to check out Orkios Tower. Kids are just so full of energy. I feel totally wiped out dealing with those crowds. I feel you, lady. We could see Orkios Tower unveiling quite well from here. Growing up, I never imagined that Crossville would someday have a skyscraper like this. I hear the old city hall is comparatively ill-equipped when it comes to state facilities, too. The unveiling ceremony was a historic moment for Crossville. All those dignitaries are checking out Arkansas tonight. They're throwing a sweet party at the guest house in Michelin after. That sounds swell. I'd love to attend a party like that someday. I thought that was a doorway, not gonna lie. Got any bread for me, dog? I got some fan mail from a girl the other day. Weird, it's not like I work for Arkansas or something. Think they sent it to the wrong person? I have to send it back if I get another one. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Huh? Wow, I don't get it. Still, Bennett had a weird look on her face when she saw the letter. She asked what was written inside. Why the sudden interest in my mail? You ain't got nothing for me. I also got a weird letter yesterday. You don't think it could have been a love letter, right? Just because you're a little bit better at baking than me doesn't give you the right to... Ugh. Better say something soon, lady, or he's gonna get swept away. Chiryu came home the other day. I wish she would have let me know she was coming back to town. We could have caught up over tea already. Oscar gets fan mail every once in a while. It started happening ever since he was featured in the Crossbell Times. Hey, as long as they come here to buy stuff, it's no crust off my bread. That's a little joke. Little baker's joke there. Why is everybody freaking out over a big building? That's like kids. I mean, sure, it is kind of impressive. Still, it's way more fun and useful to flip through fashion magazines than it is to look at a big building. I think those counts as apples and oranges. They're both fruit, aren't they? Only had a waist like hers. Kid, aren't you like 7? I've been in the wholesale business for about 3 years now. The department store made a big order ahead of the unveiling ceremony. It was right to get into trade in a place like Crossbell. I saw Cecile yesterday, Aunt Layette. Oh, really? I can only assume she was excited to see you again, right? Yeah, like she was doing well for herself. She was even sweeter than I imagined. Definitely, Cecile's so caring and loving, it's no wonder she got into nursing. Hell yeah, she's just my type. Wouldn't mind playing doctor with her if you know what I mean. Have you no shame, Randy? That's her mother you're speaking to? Keep it up and I'm gonna send you right back to the hospital. Cecile always was a popular young lady. I hope you all continue to get along. Who would win in a fight between Lloyd and Randy? I mean, strictly game balance level. Randy does have the ability to stun lock with AT delays, but Lloyd has Burning Heart, which is extremely overpowered. I think Lloyd would actually probably win like strict game mechanics, not necessarily like, you know, in-game power levels. In-game power levels, Randy's of course stronger, but... What am I doing? Oh yeah, we're going to talk to people in Central Square. I have to restock on Tate. Oh yeah, we should also go back and talk to Grimwood and them. I always forget about Grimwood. I guess he's just kind of like off to the side. Several international leaders are coming to Crossbell for the conference. As a result, security in the city has been significantly strengthened for yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Trouble is almost always afoot in times like these, so watch each other's back, SSS. Okie dokie. The latest client's consultation fee seems awfully small. Mr. Grimwood must be giving discounts again. He needs to be more firm with his prices. And put him in the dungeon that he has for some reason. Welcome! Momo and her friends went to watch the unveiling ceremony earlier and play for the rest of the day. I'll have to ask her how it was when she returns. We've already bought this, right? Yeah, we should read that as well. Probably not right now. Still in the process of talking to people, bought an expensive bottle of fine wine without telling me. I've already gotten furious with him over the garage the other day. It never ends with him. I mean, if he's got the money, you may as well spend it, right? As one of its designers, my husband was invited to attend Orkios Tower's unveiling ceremony like the dignitaries were. I can only assume he's basking in the glory of its completion right now. I mean, it's kind of weird that it was just him. He couldn't bring his, like, wife with him. Did you guys hear there's going to be an encore performance of Golden Sun Silver Moon? I'm hyped up for it. I'm going to get my hands on some tickets. Are you? Oh, what's up? I didn't expect this to actually be open. I just kind of was checking it out of, I don't know. Well, that isn't my favorite little guy. Hey. Not so rough, Ilya. What are you doing? Well, all these fancy foreign dignitaries are coming to our theater tonight. Sully here is helping out with a minor role in tonight's performance, too. That means I've got to make her all nice and limber, so it's time for a massage. Here we go. Hey! So, that's it. She gonna be alright? I've heard a massage can do more harm than good if the person giving it doesn't have a lot of experience. Now, worry not, friends. I have had a pro masseuse teach me the ropes, so that kind of makes me a pro too, right? No? I do this all the time for Risha when we're stretching during practice. I wouldn't think her muscles are what you'd want to massage when it comes to Risha. Bonk. Anything to help improve your plays, huh? Ilya doing whatever she can to improve Arkansas. Name a more iconic duo. That's too much, too much! Are you sure you're doing this right, Ilya? Oh, don't be so dramatic. I said it'd be fine. You're only in pain because your body's as stiff as a board from being nervous. Don't you worry your pretty little head. You'll get used to it if I keep doing it. Do you sound any more shady? Oh, quiet you. How about a little bit of this to shut you up? Ah! Where do you think you're touching? Don't worry so much. This kind of massage will get you nice and limber. You're full of crap. That tickles. I was someone beginning to fill out. There's some hope for you in the future after all. What are you even talking about? So much wrong with this scene that I don't even know where to begin. You're welcome to reach for the handcuffs if you want. I mean, someone needs to go to horny jail. It still looks like Sully has managed to make herself at home in Arkansas. Don't just stand there and watch. You call yourself police officers? Now, I won't let you go that easily. Isn't this good enough, Ilya? How much longer? Nope, you're still a little tense. You gotta unwind, girl. Just sit back and relax and let my hands do the magic. How much longer is this gonna go on for? If you guys want, I can give you a rub down too. Everyone line up. Ellie and Noelle first. I think I'll pass. She's this bad even when she's sober, then I give up. Just get it over with. And gotta loosen up Sully, then I'll get to all you. Wouldn't want to go in with any regrets now, would me? Time for massages. Ladies first. Why is she like this? Alright, well, see ya, Sully. Never should have turned to a life of crime and you wouldn't be in this situation. I took plenty of photos during Orgaz's Tower unveiling ceremony. I have to say, it's one incredible building. It's 40 stories high. Seriously? Can't wait to develop these photos. Wife's anger refused to speak with me. I invited her to watch the unveiling ceremony together, but she gave me the silent treatment. What better snack to go with fine wine than some fireworks? That woman, all these years, she still doesn't know taste when it's right in front of her. Well, talk to Balloon Man. How are you guys doing? Okay. Wow, yeah, I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Is this really the RCL? I can just barely make out its silhouette. Take a closer look, guys. This is obviously the bow and this is the stern? Maybe with a bit of squinting and some imagination. I don't know what I expected, Wendy. You've always been like this. What do you mean? Wouldn't anyone geek out over seeing the RCL? No, not to this extent. Do we want anything? Goodbye on HP. We're good on attacks. Goodbye and evade. Get an action. EP cut. Yeah, I think we'll save some of that to turn in for dollary dues. Wendy took the display camera that I was going to use this morning. I want to take a picture of the Princess Claudia and Prince Albert. You ever talked to a weapon guy? Can't say I really care about the trade comments. I really hope we can teach Erebonian Calvert not to mess with us. We end up showing even a tiny bit of weakness, though, to keep taking advantage of us. So that's why I say we shoot the Chancellor. Right in the face. Bro, you have to move eventually. It was impossible to see the unveiling ceremony from up close anyway, so why did so many people bother going outside to watch? I'd much rather sit here and relax with a good cup of coffee in one hand and the crossbow times in the other. I had to muster up some courage to make Celtio a waiter, but it honestly turned out better than I expected. He showed some basic human decency to his favorite female customers, so I think he's fine. Now, if only we could teach him how to cook, that one's going to be a challenge. I like how he still gets to keep his chef hat. Welcome! Feel free to sit at any open table if you're dining in. We're not busy, so I can even hook you up with a second floor table that's normally be reserved. Let me know when you're ready to order. This is true happiness. One expensive dish after the other, but hey, what are vacations for? I shouldn't sweat the expenses. Now, we might not have a home to go back to after it gets repossessed, but foreclosed. Still can't go to the sewers. Can we go to the airship? Nope. I believe the end peacefully. Heard there's gonna be some kind of Mishi event in the Harbor District today. Come on, Grandpa, we have to go. I was okay. Oh yeah, we'll probably hit up East Street and then call it for talking for this video. Still got plenty of places to check out though. How's it going, the Bracer Bunch? The West Siberian Trade Conference is now underway, boys and girls. We'll be handling all kinds of requests on top of our security detail. If anything goes down, the guild will be there in a jiffy. It's reassuring to have you all helping. The Red Constellation and Hayu's motives haven't been confirmed, so we can't allow ourselves to relax. Yeah, with those two baddies lurking around the conference, we gotta be extra careful. Anyway, we got y'all's department on speed dial if we learn anything important. Thanks, Michelle. Same on our end. Okay. We know they're at Armorica, and Arius is, I would guess, visiting Shizuku. We'll have to pop down there sometime. Probably next video. Comes from the Baron. Supposedly a lot of Erebonian nobles are businessmen. In Lord Lakelord's case, he doubles as a professional angler. He's an amazing man. Okay, you see the special education. There goes the duels. You cannot match up to me. I will beat you. Talk to everyone around here, right? Mom isn't doing housework. Everything falls on the men in the house. I'm in charge of meals. What should I buy? Daddy said that Calvert has even more Easterners than Crossbell does. We moved here when I was just a little baby, so I don't remember it at all. Everything I hear about it sounds so fun and lively. Puck said it'd be cool if we open our own restaurant someday. We don't have to kind of mirror for something like that. Besides, does he forget about our original goal? Heard Master used to run a shop in a bad neighborhood of the Eastern Quarter. We first met in Crossbow and he never talks about his past. He's the most mysterious guy I know. There was a commotion outside this morning. I was told it was Calvert's president driving through the district. He could be the Pope himself. I don't care. I don't like anyone who ruins the peace and quiet of this neighborhood. Do we have a Pope? This is amazing. Oh yeah, the report is saying. I mean, I know there's like a head priest, right? Is their title actually the Pope, or is that just a phrase? Bruce is always trying to make things fit in a mold, you know? Shove every idea into a box. But sometimes you gotta think out of it. Why not evolve our idea of starting a business together and open a restaurant together? I mean, a restaurant is a business, so kind of still on target. Doesn't like Clarissa's home today. She often looks after you got for me. I'm deeply indebted to her. I should do something to show her my appreciation. Auntie Clarissa said she was going to the cathedral today. Come to think of it, I feel like she went there the same day last month. Oh yeah, we can't talk to you. Pretend we didn't come in there. I heard Bond's family cat disappeared yesterday. I helped him look, but to no luck. I wonder what happened to her. Well, we'll find out in maybe a couple of videos. Okay, that's gonna be it for this time. Next time we will probably head up to Armorica, do some main questage. Is that really the only oh, there's the crossbow monster, which I'll probably do also. I might actually do this off screen before we get started, and then we'll go to Armorica at the start of the next video. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.